Welcome back to my channel. This is your host again, Red Fox, come back with another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, the Navarra edition. As you can tell, plenty of things are happening. We are helping defend Aquitaine against these guys right here, which, you know, it's a pretty big deal. We can't have these guys win. It's kind of, yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's the best way you could say it. It's just a big deal. We can't afford to, like, lose anything from Aquitaine. We white pieced a war in our last episode that somebody was actually going for over here, which worked out beautifully for us. I really don't know who's all, like, helping out in this war. I'm actually kind of curious. We have Francia, we have Italy, we have Burgundy, we have Navarra, and we also have Aquitaine, which is almost all of the major superpowers in Europe, other than maybe Germany and maybe some of these provinces that can actually, like, have quite a few troops if, you know, done right. This little, like, revolt right here is kind of an annoyance for me. This one more than anything, I really believe. So we're gonna try and get like one of these bigger mercenary groups to try to take out these guys first, and then we're gonna go try to deal with this revolt right quick. I don't really know exactly how much of like this war I'm actually gonna be able to like really contribute to. I think it's more or less just kind of like a ploy. I'm just kind of doing it to try to save face. As you can tell, there's a ton of troops, and like 8,000 of them just like randomly came up. So. And it actually looks like they're putting up quite a decent fight. There's actually 16,000 troops right here that are like came in to like help this. So, wow, and there's a ton of troops. Yeah, there's a ton of troops just all over the place right here. This is going to be a bloodbath if you ever seen a war with like one. So this is pretty much what you're going to be expecting here. I'm just doing this basically to try to get these guys out of my realm. I just need to end as many of these wars that are like actually against me as quickly as possible. That many troops down, I'm pretty sure this war is going to be pretty much all but over with. Let's see if we can't just white piece it out outright. We can't because he has still got one more of these. Let's see if we can't, like, you know, run down here and follow these guys out. Who is this guy anyway? Oh, it's actually a host, which I don't really think that really means a whole lot for me. I kind of think it's more of a joke, really, than anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's try to get diplomacy. I'm kind of cool with that. Let's see, are these guys actually at, like, war with anybody else other than us? No, they're just at war with other people, which is, you know, understandable. Not a whole lot that I can really do about this. Really hoping they can just white piece it, which I can't. That's still really annoying. Let's go ahead and let's like skip around to this one right here, and then run to these few right here. They're trying to escape going through this way, which I mean that's understandable. I got one stewardship for that event, so that's pretty good. So let's see if we can't like catch up to these guys at some point. They're just kind of like trying to like juke me out, which trying to like waste as much time as possible. I guess I don't really know if that's necessarily the right thing or not on their part. I guess it is because they're pretty much going to be all but nothing after this, so that's cool. If we enforce demands, what do we get from it? 200 prestige, they lose 115 gold. Ends up probably not being worth our while to keep the war going on because we're wasting so much gold for this anyway. So it's best that we just go up here and try and like get what we can done. Let's see if we can't get these guys to come for any of these wars if you can. That war ended, so that's cool. That helps out a lot. I don't really know where these guys went. Did they? Oh, they actually like left. Cool. I guess I'm not. I guess I don't really know. So we're just going to go up here and have to deal with this a little bit. They actually came over here and like we're sieging up one of our big provinces, which is kind of annoying, but again, not really like that big of a deal. Looks like actually like Germany came in at like the right time and like took out like most of their troops really. That's cool actually. We can really use that advantage for us. Just trying to like siege back my provinces as quickly as possible here. Let's see if we can't like white piece it because I really just want it to be done with. If I enforce demands, not really much of a benefit honestly for us. So we're gonna try to like attack these guys as soon as like their like little whatever's done with. These guys are, I really don't know who actually declared war on me. That's kind of weird. We actually are losing like 29 gold per turn, which is like awful. Like that is just god awful. Like every bit of advantage that we had is pretty much just gone at this point. I don't really know where these guys are going, so. Oh, and we actually I actually guessed right. I didn't know if they were going here or here. I just assumed here because it seemed like a better whatever. It seemed like a better situation for them. I mean for us. Let's go ahead and let's offer white peace. We got it. That's cool. Now we're going to have to go over here and like try to like siege up these provinces. I just assume that would probably be the best thing for us. Might as well anyway. Where is that at? Is this a host? Actually no, it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our fleets all together here, send them all over this way. I think that this would probably be the best thing here, and we can pretty much just not worry about them. We're just going to wait and try and like siege up some provinces here. Like siege these provinces here. Try and get a little bit of gold out of this. I think that'd probably be the best thing. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. How many troops can they actually hold? 39. Actually, we're gonna see if we can't like get these guys to come over this way, so that way we can like hurry up and try to like finish it. This war is gonna end like soon. Like right here is probably gonna end. So that's actually like really good. I didn't get to contribute anything to it, but that's okay. The war ended, so I'm like extremely stoked about that. It helps us out an immense amount. Like it's like really inconceivable how much it really helped us out. So we're gonna have to send these guys over here and just assault these guys. We only have like probably 2 more months of us actually having these guys. If we do this, that'll actually like help us out with Burgundy. We can probably like use them as a ally, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. Form an alliance. Yes, that actually helped us out greatly. And we'll call to arms them as well. And that's going to pretty much end this war straight up. All for white peace actually said no, which was very bad for us. Go ahead, and we're going to just have to drop these guys out right now. How many troops do I have? 700 and something. See if we can't like get like something more out of this while we're waiting. See if like the war score doesn't just like slowly go up over time. I actually do have like a ton of troops though too, so if we were to like raise them up wherever they be at, a bunch of them are going to be here, so that's pretty good. Let's see if we can't get these guys to come down here. I mean, I didn't really want to have to raise my own like vassals' levies because that's kind of an inconvenience really for me, because it makes them like dislike me more and more as like time goes on. Which I mean, they kind of most of them like me pretty well. I mean, there's a few that don't, but I don't really have much to do with them. The ones that don't like me, so not worried about that one way or the other. I'm gonna go ahead and just discontinue those guys. Might as well just discontinue these guys. I'm going to meet up these guys, put them together, and let's see what we can get going. Actually taking quite a while to get there. Okay, let's see. These guys, they actually are fighting these guys already, so that's kind of inconvenient for me, but that might actually be kind of bad. That's okay. See where these guys actually end up like running to. Let's go. So we're just going to go ahead and like meet them up here. I think we'll have about enough troops to like really like fight them. We do have another war going on, which is awfully inconvenient. But it's okay. Not gonna let that affect me too much. Gold wise, I think we're doing okay. Yeah. Let me see. Do they have? Is our mercenary band still around? No, it's actually not. That was weird. That's weird. Okay, I don't really understand the mercenary bands. I guess then. I guess that's like my big like issue. I guess I just don't understand like how they work. Which is okay. It's whatever. Where's this guy from? Like, it's a host. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I don't really understand hosts as well. I guess they just pop up randomly. Like, people say, hey, we got, like, a valid claim to your throne or whatever, so we're just gonna, like, randomly want to come fight you. I guess that's kind of how that works. I don't know. I don't really care either. We can win this war. We can win all the other wars that we just fought. We can end this one pretty easily. Like nobody's really coming to help me with this war either, which is kind of weird because they usually people are like jumping at the first like chance they get to come like help with a holy war. But for whatever reason, this time they're not. Not too worried about it. Um, we're getting a few troops per month, so that's pretty good. We're gonna meet them up here. Don't know exactly how many we're gonna have. Looks like my son is now of age, which is pretty good. It looks kind of strange for being, from Spain, I guess. I don't know. Born in the purple. Might as well like do that, I guess. Oh, it must be from the Byzantine Empire. Formed alliance? No. Okay, that's kind of inconvenient. I really don't know why I did that then. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Uh, I guess the host just kind of like goes up over time. We can actually enforce a white peace now, so that's actually works out better for us in the long run. Um, all these troops right here, I'm gonna send back on the boat. Send them back this way since they're already like all grouped up anyway. Might as well just do what we can with that. Probably gonna meet them up like right here, depending on how long it goes, because I don't know what these guys are gonna do. It looks like they're just like gonna march like straight up there and gonna like meet up anyway. So let's go over this way, see if we can't like get these guys to follow us into battle. Gloriously, I guess. I guess that's the proper way of saying that. I'm not exactly sure. We have plenty of troops though on our side though, so I'm pretty stoked about that. They're just gonna go straight up and like fight these guys. Okay, well, fine then. I'm about that. I'm about that life. Let's go ahead. The amount of troops we have is just like completely like overbearing compared to theirs. So I mean, we should just pretty much easily wipe them out here. See if we can't siege one of their provinces while we're at it, since we have so many troops to begin with anyway. Oh, another host. We have plenty of those. I know that for sure. We have another one, so we have another like one of these wars coming at us. So there is that. Call to arms. See if we can't get them. Germany, where are you at, my friends? Why are you not on my list of all that? Offer to join war. Might as well help them. Since they seem to be so nice to me and help me out with all that, I don't really understand what these guys are doing. See if we can't actually like white piece this war out. Yeah, sure, cool. Works out great for me. Just trying to end as many wars as possible, really. That's kind of like the main objective here. Um, hmm. Not exactly sure. Looks like a bunch of these troops came in. Who's all going for what, I guess, is like the big question. See if we can't run over here and get these guys to follow us. Oh, no, it seems like they're coming, so we're just going to wait for them here. I know they're unhappy because I've been using their troops for so long, but I mean, I kind of have to use them. There's really like nothing else. There's no other like decision. There's no other like opportunity. Wow, they actually have these guys just like came like balls to the wall like up on my front gate, which is kind of strange. Might as well just like go and deal with them if we can. I mean, there's really like guess there's no like reason not to. Yeah, that was pretty easy, I guess. That's pretty weird. I was totally confused like why that was the way that was, but sure. So I guess we're gonna have to go down this way and fight those guys out. Let's see. Prisoners. Pretty much gonna banish that guy from my realm. Might as well get the 25 gold from that guy. I don't even know who he is. Looks like he's a bishop of some sort. Uh, Episode's been going on for a little bit, so we might be looking to end the episode here in a few minutes. I mean, I'm sure you can tell by how long the episode is and like when it's actually gonna end, but in my mind, I have no idea yet. So we're gonna see. Definitely gonna end this war first before we do anything else with that. Like before we end like an episode or anything like that. I actually do have like the Danish revolt. That must be these guys up here. So that's whatever. I'm not worried about that because I'm probably not even gonna like really help them. I just, you offered to join the war to like save face and like make people happy. I'm gonna go ahead and siege these provinces since we have all these guys to like help us do it. Trying to get as much out of the wars as you can. Really. I mean, if someone's gonna declare war on you, might as well like do whatever you can to do all that. And we're going to just go ahead and assault the holding, which is awesome for us. Assault that holding. Salt this holding again. You can see like the gold like influx every time you do it. You get like at least 10 gold per turn for, per month for doing it, or per assault, I guess. And we get all these like prisoners that we have now, and we can probably like ransom off like half of them if I'm lucky. Actually, it looks like we're like able to like ransom off like almost all of them, which is pretty awesome in its own right. Do I still have smallpox and all that? Oh wow, I got like a ton of stuff. Like my character's like on the verge of dying, it seems like. How old is my character? 35? I mean, for like we actually accomplished a lot with her as like our ruler, so I'm kind of cool with that. I'm not too like disappointed with the way things turned out, I guess. Wow, we have a ton of prisoners. My goodness. Let's go ahead and see if we can't like ransom off some more while all this is going on. Ransom off more prisoners. Just ransom off more and more as like time goes on. Ooh, whatever. I'm just like keep pausing it just so I can like get the most out of everything. I'm getting like a ton for this war. Like this war actually like assaulting those holdings like really made like a big difference, I think, because like you get like all those different people and everything for it. So got that one as well. And we're gonna try it one more time. We're just gonna get this last one on this. Well, I guess there's one more. So oh wow, it's 60-something days. So might as well just like spend this time like going through here and seeing what we have as far as ransom. Okay, and one more. And that should be just about enough to do this. Oh, actually, no, wow, it's not even close, really. It wasn't even half the time, or just about half the time, so... Like, we can just end the war whenever, so, like, you can always keep that in mind. Like, if you're like, why isn't he ending the war? I'm doing this basically so I can siege this province one more time and see if I can't get something out of it. It's gonna take me, like, 30 days, so I'm cool with that. Remember, like, all these are, not all these are my troops, so I'm, like, okay in the sense, like, I can just, like, sit here and do whatever I gotta do for it. Actually, probably best we just go ahead and enforce the demands, get all that. And I ended up getting, like, 260-something gold for it. Go ahead and, like, lower those guys off. Let me see, what time is it? It is 1:18. Like, actual, like, real time for me, it's 1:18. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It means a great deal, and it helps me out a lot. And again, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.